Hello YouTube, ValleyGirl5678 here. Welcome to 2024 and welcome to my first album review of 2024. Today I'm going to be talking about this new Katy Kirby project, Blue Raspberry. This is the sophomore LP from indie singer-songwriter Katy Kirby. It follows her 2021 debut LP, Cool Dry Place, that I personally really enjoyed. Overall, this album is much more lush, fleshed out, and full than Cool Dry Place. There's a ton of cross-referencing amongst the tracks, and I immediately noticed major Julia Jacqueline vibes. The opening track, Redemption Arc, is a solid intro track. I love the chorus melodically, and I also love the idea of a song about the concept of a redemption arc as an intro track. And she seems to be referring to her own redemption arc as well as another's. Track 3, Cubic Zirconia, seems to be the song that is thematically the root of the rest of the album, as multiple songs later on the album reference back to this one in different ways, whether it's simply referring to someone as a cubic zirconia, like in track 8, Alexandria, repeatedly simply stating cubic zirconia in a sort of referential way, like in track 9, Salt Crystal, or making lyrical references to a specific lyric or just general meaning in this track, like on track 5, Wait Listen, track 6, Drop Dead, and track 10, Blue Raspberry. There's also an interesting reference in this track to track 2, Fences, with the line barbed wire electric fence of personality. Being that a cubic zirconia is a manufactured cheap diamond resembling thing, referring to someone as a cubic zirconia, saying they look like dollar signs even though they are technically cheap, is very telling of how Katy sees this person. She sees this person as invaluable and beautiful, even though others don't necessarily feel the same way and claim that this person is in fact not that, or at least is a fake version of that. And the line, "'Cause I'm still craving that unstable sort of shine," show just how much she is yearning for the idealistic version of what this relationship was / could be, even though in reality it's unstable and very easily ruptured like a cubic zirconia. Sonically, I love the guitar in this track, and I think it's just a very well crafted song overall. Track 4, Hand to Hand, is a song about commitment and how kind of phony it can feel at times, like how relationships can kind of feel like a emotionally sus deal or pact that can sometimes kind of rope you into staying with someone or in situations that are not best for you, just for the sake of trying or experimenting. I love the humming, harmonies, instrumentation, and production on this track, especially the production in the intro and how they play with her vocals at the end. Track 5, Wait Listen, might be my favorite track on the album. I love the intro and chorus instrumentation and production, and in general, the space on the song is so nice. Carpet bomb of estrogen. I mean, come on, go off. That is how you say the girlies are fighting poetically. And then let her fuck me like you thought you did. Please, someone pass me the motherfucking popcorn. And then we have another lyrical connection to track 2, Fences, with the neighbors make good fences. Track 6, Drop Dead, has some of my favorite production on the album. The line, "It's a blood oath, it's a covenant," connects to track 4, Hand to Hand. And then the play on the term Drop Dead Gorgeous is so fun, because we have just Let Me Drop Dead, and then we have Drop Dead Gorgeous, as is, like you're drop dead gorgeous, you're so gorgeous, you're so gorgeous, and then Let Me Drop Dead, comma, gorgeous, in regards to whenever you want me to give up, I'll give up on you. It's so good, j'adore. Track 7, Party of the Century, is such a sweet love song. Like, the relationship is the party of the century because she's a time-bound entity. But she takes this idea even further by looking past the party at the end of the song with "That makes you like a sunset, that makes you like a snowstorm, that makes you like a drought, that makes you like a war," showing that this girl really is Katy's worst survival strategy. I love the harmonies on this track. I think it really represents the idea of a relationship ultimately being a moment in time, just like a harmony is. Track 8, Alexandria, is so fire. Like, Alexandria, I've gotta hand it to ya. That goes so hard. And also obviously connects to Hand to Hand. The bass in this song is so satisfying, as well as the song's just like general build. I love how she begins the song by saying, "It's better than I thought it would be," to ending the song saying, "Alexandria, Cubic Zirconia. I hope it's better than you thought it would be. And then Don't Let Me Touch You If I Love You Any Less Than She Can. Woo! I'm gonna need extra butter for my popcorn. Track 9, Salt Crystal, is in my opinion the saddest song on the album. I mean, the repetition of why wouldn't that be enough is rough. And then the line, spare me your obsession with that incorruptibility. The rhinestones on your baseball cap remind me of when the salt left crystal on the sunset of your sunburned skin. Stunning! Stunning. Track 10 and title track, Blue Raspberry, was the first track she wrote for this album. Interestingly enough, the line, God, she looks so pretty when she's mad, is also on the previous track, Salt Crystal. And the idea of Blue Raspberry rock candy connects to the idea of Salt Crystal, obviously because of their similarity of form. The concept of Blue Raspberry also connects to the main theme of the album, which is cubic zirconia, because Blue Raspberry as a flavor is man-made, it's artificial, it's made in a laboratory, like Katy claims she believes her lover must have been. And I love that she chose the title of Blue Raspberry for the album instead of cubic zirconia, even though cubic zirconia is really the main point of the album, because it feels much more poetic and also intentional to me. And then the line, I am crushed under her heels like rock candy, crushed to glitter laid out on the concrete, is so genius because it not only connects to Salt Crystal, as rock candy looks crystally as I mentioned, but also to Wait Listen and cubic zirconia with the idea of crushing something, except this time it's her being crushed to glitter instead of crushed like a Coke can, or her crushing the plastic water bottle. And then we also have, she adds them in an order, it goes yellow, then blue, then pink, which are the pansexual pride flag colors, which makes sense because on Katy's previous album, her love interest seemed to be, a he-him, which I will admit was sus to me because she looks dykey as fuck in the album cover. So when I saw that this album was about a queer relationship, it settled some things in my brain for sure. Track 11, the closing track, Table, has the most intense Julia Jacqueline vibes in my opinion. We have a salt crystal connection with He Pours a Pool of Salt in My Hand, and overall, vibe-wise, ends the album on a destructive existential note sonically, but also thematically, with the final lines being, have you ever tried trying to run out of everything you've got? Overall, I think this is a great sophomore album. It showed pretty strong improvements in regards to song structure, body of work vibes, vocals, and production. I mean, Katy clearly had a gay heartbreak, and that shit always makes for some great music. I mean, have you heard Folklore? I am going to give this album a 7. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I started doing this really fun thing on YouTube Shorts this year called Song of the Week. Every Friday, I pick a song of the week and I talk about it a little bit on YouTube Shorts. So make sure to check out my songs of the week of the past 4 weeks. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok and Spotify, all linked below. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye!